They're big, brutal, barbarous. And in a blink of an eye, the house robot defenders of the arena will leave all comers counted down and out.
Activate.
Let the wars begin!
So you think you can win with your puny weaponry? Think again!
The best weapons in the arena are the house robots.
With hammer and jaw, axe and claw, we will win!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Master of Mayhem, Craig Charles.
Yes, welcome to Robot Wars, the 7th Wars. And tonight, another 8 robots are battling for a place in the semi-finals with the hope of becoming supreme UK champion. But as we've seen, becoming the most malicious robot in the country isn't going to be easy. These robots look tough, they fight tough, and we can't get enough! Easy, Tigers. Let the wars begin!
Craig, 8 more mechanical, meddlesome, maniacal mayhem makers unleash with the number 13 seed Smidsy in a first-round battle with Sickness, Atomic and Terror Turtle. Will the seeds topple? And it's dodge 'em and bash 'em time in battle too. More spinning, damaging, lifting, bravery and running away. Who will live to fight another day?
From Crawley in West Sussex and number 13 seed, Smidsy.
Number 13 seeds, unlucky for some.
Main weapon looks to be a big
spinning disc, 4-wheel drive for pushing, and the jaw for lifting. It's not a flipper, but it just lifts people's wheels off the ground so you can push them around, because the best weapons in the arena are the house robots. So we just push them towards house robots and let them do the big damage.
4-wheel drive invertible with an 11-kilo disc and windscreen wiper motor-powered lifting jaw, both ends dangerous, the sides and top are weak. It is fighting in a 5th Wars campaign, experienced.
From Arley in Worcestershire, Atomic.
Back for a 3rd tilt at the title.
What does Atomic do?
We've got a high-pressure flipper on the front, and it's designed for ramming as well, so it's pretty powerful.
What do you not like facing in the arena?
Ooh, after last time, I think discs, because they can seem to do a bit of damage to us.
Did you have a bit of a nasty experience with the
Yeah,
disc?
we had to fight hitting their discs, so a bit of a mess.
Wedge-shaped with a variable high-pressure flipper and 24-inch spike at the rear. Aggressive, reliable, 750-watt powered. It's never been out of the heats before, though.
From Milton Keynes in Buckinghamshire, Cygnus X1.
Mustn't swan around in its first Robot Wars.
What have you actually flipped with this robot?
A couple of concrete blocks, 3x2 concrete blocks, which weigh 18 stone. So we can hold 18 stone in the air.
That's pretty good. What do you most dread in the arena?
The pit. Definitely the pit, yeah.
You don't want to go down the pit, lads.
No, definitely not. No, we're going to steer clear of that if we can, but no promises.
Simple, don't drive into it. Has a 10-bar CO2 powered flipper, 600, 700-watt motors, a wedge front, good armour. An unknown quantity, though, I think.
From Lewis in East Sussex, Terror Turtle.
Some turtles are endangered species. This one is.
So this, I believe, John, is Terror Turtle.
Yes, he is. This is him.
What does he do?
He has a spinning disc, which will hopefully induce terror in his enemies, or else terror in us if it doesn't work.
Boys, are you looking forward to the fight?
Yes.
And are you really scared to get into the ring with the other robots?
Sort of.
Sort of nervous, yes. You don't want them to get damaged.
No.
The fiberglass shell is decorative and dodgy, runs both ways up, armed with a 45cm, 9-kilo spinning disc. The big wheels are exposed. This could turn turtle.
Roboteers, stand by.
for the teams then, the Frizzell family and Terra Turtle there on the left with Dad John, Cygnus on the right, captained by Richard Comfort. Smidsy on the left, their captain Robin Bennett, and Atomic on the right, their captain Stephen Bebb at the back with the hat. In the arena for the House Robots, Dead Metal with the pincers and the circular saw, and this Shunt with the bulldozer blades.
3, 2, 1, activate.
We have green for go. The seeded machine there into the centre of the arena. Low and dark black Smidsy. Watch out for that. And the flipper of Atomic as well. A high pressure flipper. Bashes on. Crashes away. The turtle running upside down at the moment. It is invertible. Someone's in trouble there. It's Cygnus. Cygnus flipped onto the side. And Atomic got themselves too close in, which allowed Terra Turtle and Smidsy to come in on the attack as well. But Cygnus on its side. Its first Robot Wars an experience, and the Turtle's gone out! Well, we expected a great display. It was super. Turtle super. Out it goes. Bang. They've gone. Cygnus on its side. Smidsy very effective, and Atomic as well. Look, a little bit of a tag team there as they chase Cygnus. What's happened to Smidsy? The seeded machine on its side. Can Atomic get in and thrust them out of the arena? Could we yet have a surprise? If Cygnus can rock down and get away. Atomic perhaps couldn't get another shove in though, because Shunt was too close, and down comes the Shunt axe onto the Smidsy armament. Then they get 2 from these remaining 3. Will fight in round 2 of this heat. Still Cygnus in major peril, and the Repot's got to go in and have a look. The wheels are turning on Cygnus, but there is very little life in there. The Smidsy team we just saw looking on, yeah, I thought this would come. The Repot's going to count it down and out. A little bit of movement, but nothing much. Oh! Smidsy thrown into the air by Atomic. Now, they could be meeting again in this heat. Cygnus out, Smidsy and Atomic through. And if they do meet again in this heat, it'll have to be the final, of course, now. There could be bad blood if Smidsy is fit to fight again. They've been craftily positioned on the pit by Atomic, and there's very little life left in Smidsy there. Thank goodness for them. Terra Turtle and Cygnus went before them. Smidsy and Atomic through. Smidsy only just. Now, let's tidy up the war zone refuse. Drop, 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 drop is the cry. Will it be flipped? Will it be squished? We'll wait and see. It's a squishing moment on Robot Wars, the 7th Wars. Cygnus, new to the arena, new boys, debutantes. That's what you get. What on earth was that came down? Television, I think.
Cease.
We'll throw anything at them. They're used to being on TV. Now they're under it. Bash. Well, strong enough to survive that, but unreliable, weren't they, motor-wise?
Well, Terra Turtle flipped out the arena. Cygnus immobilised. That means Smidsy and Atomic, they go marching on. After the break for more complete carnage. Don't go flipping, that's our job.
Coming up in the next part, our second battle as we look for 2 more survivors and 2 pathetic specimens to weed out. Oh, and there's the little question as well of a World Championship qualifier too. Don't let anyone else touch those TV remote controls. If you've just joined us, you've missed the rough and tumble of Terra Turtle and the slow countdown to oblivion for Cygnus.
Welcome back to Robot Wars. 2 robots are already through to the next round. But who's going to join them? Bring on the next 4 victims.
From Preston in Lancashire, Arachne.
No wincy Spidey this.
What is this beast?
It's Arachnia.
It's based on a spider,
Yep, because it's the only thing I could paint on and make look sensible.
and you think that's sensible?
Ish.
Ish?
It was either that or a rat, and I thought I'll go with the spider.
Can I just check the bodywork?
Right, it's not cardboard, honest. It's,
This is a cardboard robot. You're putting a cardboard robot into the arena with some of the fiercest fighting machines I've seen in my lifetime.
Right.
Is that true?
carbon fibre and fiberglass, but it may as well be cardboard.
Exactly, axes will go through that with ease, but it does have a spinner ripper with rare earth magnets in a disc-shaped ripper, 2 750-watt motors for the wheels too.
From Huddersfield in West Yorkshire, Mean Streak.
New to Robot Wars, we could be seeing a lot of this though.
This, I believe, is Mean Streak.
It is.
According to your t-shirt, according to your machine, what does Mean Streak do?
Hopefully, with these motorcycle flywheels that we've put titanium teeth on to make them a bit more ugh, they'll chew up other robots.
Now, it looks really big, and it looks a bit thin in the body.
It's Lexan.
That's what our
Plexiglass.
wall's made out of. It's pretty strong, but if something comes
Hopefully,
at you
Yeah,
with a big axe, it's going to go straight through, isn't it?
we can run fast.
4 horsepower, 4 spinning discs at 3,000 RPM with a titanium teeth. Police riot shield armour then, invertible, has a high ground clearance, that'll be exposed.
From Yelverton in Devon, Hell Bent.
New to Robot Wars, hell bent on destruction.
Have you ever fought another robot?
No. I've turned dustbins over, bicycles and things in the garage, but we've never actually fought another robot.
Wow! So this is going to be the first fight this robot has.
It certainly is.
Do you think you're going to be aggressive out there, or are you going to bottle it?
I'm not frightened of spinners. We're going to go for it. Whether we hit them and knock them out or whatever, we're going to go for it.
Well, the good news is you're in with a cardboard robot, so he should be out soon.
A cut-off wedge design with forks to the front, the axe on the slope, 2 wheels protrude to the sides, they do have metal guards. Problems, a lightweight chassis and bolted on armour too.
From Essen in Germany, iBot 1 Beta.
Newcomers, a young team here to learn.
It has got a spinner and 2 spinners, and each spinner has got a weight of 10 kilograms with a speed of 3,000 rounds per minute, and it's very strong and strong enough against most of the spinners here.
Strong and strong enough to do damage.
Yeah.
1,500 watt drive system motors, 2,500 watt motorization for the weapon, well armoured, powerful spinner, can drive both sides up, but they've got no experience.
Roboteers, stand by.
Let's have a look at the teams then. The German boys, Bjorn and Kai, iBot 1 Beta on the left, and Arachne captained by Jeff Graham on the right. Then on the left-hand side, Hellbent, captained by John Wilkinson, and Derek Meads, the captain of Mean Streak on the right. In the arena for the house robots, a Killalot. And Growler as well. Little prowl and growl.
3, 2, 1, activate.
No great degree of Robot Wars pedigree here then, or history. Hellbent's first ever thrust in the wars though, very nearly lifted an opponent up, and taking on Mean Streak with the top axe. Also has the forks to the front. Looks well weaponed, Hellbent. Arachnia trying to spin a web out there, and you can see there the Hellbent weapon had wedged in on Mean Streak, turning away. The two of them fighting a little bit of a private duel at the moment. Arachnia chasing. Where's iBot 1 Beta? Where are they? Can't see them anywhere. Arachnia, the cardboard machine. Cardboard in the war zone. Don't they ever learn? Light and flip by Hellbent, and now you can see the weakness of the Arachnia armament. Not cardboard, but as you heard from the team, Jeff Graham said it might as well be. That's Hellbent. They look very good to me. And they're taking on iBot 1 Beta at the top. Spinning away. Arachnia not causing major problems, and Ibot 1 Beta slammed into the sidewall. Thought they lacked experience. Hope they'll come back. The young German team, they're both 18 years of age, 2 students, Bjorn Rust and Kai Kopperberg. Mean Streak learning a tough lesson out there as well. And Hellbent, in their first ever battle, the Wilkinson team, John and Vicky and James, the family team doing splendidly. Ibot 1 Beta is about to lose the part of the machine I think they call 1 Beta. Also stuff coming off Arachnia there, spinning away to the side. That's the bottom armour plating, for example. Ibot 1 Beta is being dragged away. And I think the Spider's about to be dragged into a lair of Hellbent's making. Growler's jaw, he barks defiantly. Arachnia's still out there, but getting a terrible pounding. Hellbent has looked terrific in this first fight for them. That's the end of the German team. Fumpf, Sex, 7, 8, 9. 9. Tatar. It's the end for them. They've gone. Arachnia surely to follow. Mean Streak went in on the attack, and that left the back of Mean Streak exposed to an attack by Hellbent. And of course, any damage suffered by a robot here has to be repaired very, very speedily for further fights. What's that I can smell? Roasting spider? Ooh. Can't speak spider. 7, 8, 9. They've gone 2. Arachnia out, Ibot 1 Beta out, Hellbent and Mean Streak through. And now the arena becomes a playground for the house robots. A fiery end for Arachnia. Jeff Graham, the builder, the driver, the designer, will have to go back to the blackboard as Ibot 1 Beta is thrown. Splendid way to end what was a tight tussle. Embarrassment, in other words.
Sensational. Arachnia up in flames. Hellbent and Mean Streak, they live to fight another day.
Just confirmation then of that last fight. Hellbent and Mean Streak surviving. They'll go through to round 2 of Heat G. And there, Mean Streak will meet Smidsy. Hellbent will fight Atomic. After a very special fight, Craig.
Well, later on in the series, we'll be holding the World Championships, but not all entrants have been decided yet. So for tonight's special event, 2 robots are fighting for the right to fight in those World Championships. We've got Topbot from Ireland and Crustacean from South Africa!
Crustacean.
Crab-like made its way to the Heat final in the 5th Wars, but lost there to Wheelie Big Cheese.
So this is for a place in the World Championship. You are representing South Africa. Do you think Crustacean can make it?
Well, we'll try. We'll do our very best, I think.
You have got some evil pincers.
Yeah.
Tell me what exactly this machine does.
Okay, as you can see, it's got the 2 pincers. Dominic operates them with gloves from the transmitter. And our main tactic is to get a hold of a robot and then put them in the pit or give them to a house robot or something like that.
Really innovative design for the control of those 2 large claws. 800-watt motor, the aluminium crab, indestructible, they say, manoeuvrable. Watch out for driving faults.
Topbot.
Ford in the 6th Wars was knocked out in the first round.
Turn yourselves around. Let's see the back. They are representing Ireland. They're up for the Ireland Massive in the World Series. This is for a qualifier, isn't it?
Yeah, and we're delighted to be here.
Yep.
Our opposition looks terribly fierce altogether. There's a 200-kilo crushing jaws. However, its wheels seem to be a little bit vulnerable there underneath. So hopefully we'll be able to chop one of them off. It'll be kind of three-legged crab. So
Three-legged crab.
that's what we're going to look for anyhow. Maybe push him into the pit with the back here.
Has a 64 centimetre, 30 kilo spinning disc made from steel and aluminium with two hardened teeth in front of an aluminium chassis. Front heavy though.
Roboteers, stand by.
To the two teams then, Top Bot, Benny and Andrew Castle from Ireland. And Crustacean, Ian Visser and kids Dominic and Michaela. Sergeant Bash is in the arena for the house robots. So too, Mr. Psycho.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Crustacean, quick across the arena floor, up to 12 miles an hour. Top Bot is actually the speeder of these two, fighting for Ireland. And trapped in a corner patrol zone there, the CPZ. Allowed to get away. Crustacean should have gone in for the kill there. Dominic Visser, 9 years of age, the weapons officer. Looks to come in again on Top Bot. It's a good little fight developing. Top Bot, the control there. Where on earth do they go? And look at this. Bang! Against the arena sidewall and rocking away. Some power on that spinning disc, though, I must admit. They named amongst their strengths a very skilled driver. Crustacean dragging Top Bot. This is what they said they wanted to do. And they've nudged the pit release. Nudged it, they've bent it, they've broken it. They've broken our tyre. Top Bot, get down the pit for doing that. Crustacean the winner, and through to the World Championships on Robot Wars for South Africa. Dominic Visser at the controls as the Top Bot team fought. I think they knocked themselves out with that, you know. I honestly do. I don't think they ever recovered. And Crustacean could come in, little nip, a claw, a push. Well done to the Visser family. Look at the power that slam caused, wrecking the arena. You'll need repairs, so will they.
Top Bot, more like Flop Bot. The Crustacean, the South Africans through to the World Championships. Top Bot, didn't go to plan?
Not really, no.
Tell me what happened.
Well, he's just a better driver, that's all, more experience.
Yeah, things didn't go according to plan, but what a driver.
He's got those weird gloves, hasn't he?
That can't be right. That should be banned. Gel, yeah.
Have you enjoyed it anyway?
Oh, good fun, great crack.
Yeah.
Good.
Will you come back and make that robot work?
Well, no, we might build another one.
It's up to you.
Well,
good luck.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Top Bot! Well, later on in the series, we're having the World Championships. You're through.
Back again.
Yeah, those gloves are amazing.
Well, they work very well. It's very intuitive.
Yeah. I mean, what kind of mind puts that together? How long did it take?
It wasn't too much. It was more, I came up with the idea and then you had to figure out how to connect it to the transmitter and all that. But the idea to make the gloves was, fairly straightforward.
Yeah. Who controls it? Is it
Dominic does. Yeah.
You control it, do you?
Yeah.
Is it easy to use?
Quite.
Yeah. What do you think your chances are in the World Championships?
High.
High. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of confidence, is there?
No.
Okay. Who would you like to avoid? I mean, have you seen any countries with really top robots?
Are they all pretty good? I mean, the level of robots now is really, you walk around the pits and you think, do I want to go up against that lot? They are really scary.
Yeah, it's leaps and bounds, it's come on. All right then, good luck in the World Championships. We hope you do well. Let's hear it for the South Africans. Let's hear it for Crustacean! Join me after the break for more brilliant bruising encounters on Robot Wars.
Coming up, our 2 second-round fights. Number 13 seed Smidsy against Mean Street, 2 low-flat machines, and just watch the sparks fly. And then Atomic's Flipper against Hellbent's Lifter, whose hopes will be hoisted. Welcome back to Robot Wars, the 7th Wars. Before the break, we saw how Hellbent chopped and chased its way through to round 2, along with Mean Streak, as Ibot 1 Beta flew, and Arachnia burnt. Phew.
Welcome back to Robot Wars, and one of the most viciously contested heats of the series so far. There's 4 robots left. They're about to go one-on-one.
Hellbent against Atomic in just a few moments. First up, though, Smidsy against Mean Streak. Jane's in the pits with them.
How you feeling, lads?
Bit nervous.
You are the 13th seed.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
We have seen a lot of seeds go out this year. Why do you think that is?
There's lots of very good new robots.
What's your tactics going to be in this round?
We reckon we can probably push them. The disc might do some damage, I don't know. Their armour looks pretty good. We'll just have to try and push them into some house robots again.
You're in charge of the weapons. What are your
Yeah.
tactics with the weapons?
Basically, try and get the jaw as low as possible to get under them, and once it's under them, lift to get them off the ground so they've got no traction.
Very, very interesting. It sounds like a good match. Thanks, lads. Mean Streak,
Yeah.
you're up against the 13th seed.
Number 13, unlucky for some lads.
Oh, fighting talk from the Mean Streak boys. What are your tactics going to be out there?
Run. If that fails, we'll turn round and we'll try and fight them.
Smidsy.
If you didn't know by now, the name means, sorry mate, I didn't see you. Smidsy. There's the team. Robin Bennett, Steve Bennett, Mike Fleming.
Mean Streak.
Underdogs here, I think, for Derek Meads, Martin Moss, and Jonathan Lunn.
Roboteers, stand by.
In the arena for the house robots, we have Mr. Psycho. Sergeant Bash there too with a flamethrower.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Head to head. Bang! Straight into the action, Smidsy. With the lifter and the disc as well. Mean Streak has 4 spinning discs, let me remind you. Spinning at 3,000 RPM with titanium teeth in there as well. Any extremity will be crushed, mashed, and spat out. But Smidsy looks to be the more control. Robin Bennett driving as software engineer by trade. Steve Bennett is at the weapons controls. Very experienced, this team. It's the 5th time they have fought a wars campaign. And pushing Mean Streak very nearly into Sergeant Bash. Then going on and nearly meeting the house robot themselves. Sergeant Bash has to stay back in the CPZ. But now, a robot has come in to his home. The spinning disc slowed. They're okay. A great bash by Smidsy. Getting in underneath the ground clearance of Mean Streak. 4 centimetres, that ground clearance. I said at the start of the programme I thought that would be exposed. A little bit of a flame from Sergeant Bash. Bit of a nibble. Is that damage caused to Mean Streak? See if the ref can get in with a closer look. If he gets a chance. Smidsy pushing Mean Streak towards the pit, towards the angle grinder there. Good control into the CPZ, where of course we know... Oh dear! Psycho, give us a wave. Until he gave us a hammer. I tell you what, Mean Streak, that's no mean feat to get away from that. But the pit will descend. You've got to get away! Go on, run off! Maybe half of their controls or the tyres are damaged. They're not running freely, are they? That's for certain. Can get up to 15 miles an hour out of the 800 watt motors. 4 horsepower, Mean Streak. Oh, bit of a sauna. Smidsy on the side panels. Police riot shield armour, as we heard, protecting Mean Streak. It is the same armament, as Jane was saying earlier on, to the side panels for our war zone. Smidsy has the lifter. Trying to force 99 kilos of machine out of the arena. It's on its side, it won't get down from there. Smidsy have won this. No way back for Mean Street. They won't be able to self-right from there. It's an invertible machine anyway. Not technically a self-righter. Oh dear. Well, for newcomers, I think they've done well. Derek and Martin and Jonathan, the team from near Huddersfield. But they're out of Robot Wars, the 7th Wars, and the Seeds Smidsy go through. Well, you don't want to see this, do you? Plucks it up. See it bending and buckling. The outer skin of Mean Street, the claw of Mr. Psycho. Drop, drop, drop. He wants. Not too sure he's going to get that. The Mean Street team look on its side. Pit, 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 drop, 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 they're calling. It is, of course, the floor flipper. Nearly bouncing all the way out of the arena. Skittering away, skidding. Oh, just staying in. They enjoyed it, so did we. But it's Smidsy the stronger. Still no relief. And release for Mean Street. Now the sergeant's gone in. Oh, this is too much. No, this isn't sportsmanship. This isn't nice. This is horrible. And lovely. And downright despicable. Below the belt. Dirty. Cynical. And we want more. Down the pit.
Cease.
Well, Mean Street needs to be a lot meaner for this arena. Smidsy through to the heat final. Mean Street. What went wrong?
Everything.
You managed to avoid the pit for ages.
Yeah.
Didn't avoid Bash though.
You would have been better off in the pit, wouldn't you?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. We lost drive down. I think it was the right-hand side. Maybe the chain came off something, so we couldn't skid steer. Yeah. And then after they wedged us in the centre into the house robots, that was pretty much it from there and then.
It wasn't a bad tactic though, was it? Get you into the CPU's heads and let the
It was a good
house robots
tactic,
do the damage.
They had a lot more pushing power than we did, and we couldn't get away from them.
When they got you on the side, it was like you just couldn't get away.
It seemed maybe it stuck into the armour or something, but we seemed to get locked together. And despite trying to pull away, they still had hold of us, so they just flung us around freely.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mean Street! Oh, satisfying, surely.
Oh, very, yeah.
Smidsy stands for sorry mate, I didn't see it. You're all bikers and that. Bikers used to be called rockers, and that robot's rocking.
Thank you.
Isn't it? You've always flattered to deceive before, really.
No, we've just always been rubbish before.
So why the big improvement? What have you done?
The big difference was we armoured the jaw really hard because we knew there were lots of big spinners this year. We only let them hit us once on the side. We weren't quite fast enough, and they put a gash that long in the side. Yeah. But they couldn't get through the jaw armour.
You've got a good assortment of weapons this time round as well. I mean, are they working the way you want them to work?
The disc is outclassed this year. It's all right, but it didn't really do any great damage. But it's the first time we've ever got the jaw to work.
Yeah. You're doing well, though, aren't you?
We thought we were nearly outrun the last round.
You're going further. Ladies and gentlemen, Smidsy!
Smidsy through to the Heat G final. There they will meet either Hellbent or Atomic. Jane's with them in the pits right now.
Congratulations, Hellbent. You did mighty well in that round one.
Yes, we did. I was not looking forward to attacking 3 spinners, but we managed to get all of them. So it gives me confidence for the next round.
Now, this is a great achievement because this is your first time at the Wars.
Yes, that's quite right. Yeah, it was the first fight ever with this robot. We were so chuffed to have actually got through it. We really were.
So who was driving?
I was the driver.
Pretty good driving, Dad.
Yes, but James did very well with the weapons. I couldn't have done better myself, and I think it was partly his help that did it.
James, you were amazing with the weapons. You did a lot of damage to those robots out there. What's going to be your tactics in this next round?
Hit them with the axe.
As hard and as often as possible.
Yeah.
This is for a place in the heat final. You are through to round 2, Atomic. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
How are you feeling? How's the nerves?
Always a bit nervous for the fight. Yeah.
David, you are the driver. What are your tactics going to be out there in round 2?
I think this is quite a dangerous robot, so I'm just going to try and get it to the edge and get rid of it as soon as possible, I think.
Hellbent.
Very impressive in that first round victory, Hellbent. John Wilkinson on the right, Vicky on the left, and James in the middle. He's 11.
Atomic.
Has the high pressure flipper and the spike. Stephen and David Bebb, Paul Francis in there as well.
Roboteers, stand by.
And into the arena, we've put a couple of house robots, of course. Shunt. And Matilda. A rare outing for the matriarch of mayhem.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Atomic tries to flipper. Hellbent easily surviving and lifting. Intriguing tactical battle this. And a flurry of early action too. Atomic skidding away, getting in underneath Hellbent. Great thrust by Atomic. Hellbent's okay though, look. Immediately moving away. This is a durable little machine, new to Robot Wars until that moment. When it was just a little bit too lightweight and out it went. Very good Atomic and the end of the Hellbent team. Terrific stuff. Look at Atomic skidding, regaining control in underneath Hellbent, tossing it away. I thought Hellbent were quick to recover. Moving away, then a side swipe and the flipping out. Here it is again, look, the power of Atomic's high pressure flipper. Good machine, Hellbent. Lurid looking. Well designed but beaten.
Wow! Atomic, hell-bent on destruction. The explosion continues. Atomic are through to the heat final!
Hell-bent. That lasted about 28 seconds.
Yeah, I thought it would last longer than that, I've got to admit.
Yeah, he got hold of you, didn't he?
He certainly did, but I was trying to get around behind him because I knew if I could get behind him, I could pin him with my axe on the flipper and I could take him in the pit.
Yeah.
But he spun around too fast for me.
A bit quick for you.
Yeah.
How long have you been working on that robot?
12 months.
12 months for 28 seconds. Somehow doesn't seem worth it.
It does to me, yeah. I've enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
Yeah, it's nice being in the arena.
Yeah, yeah.
Any nerves?
Yes, I think that contributed to our downfall there a bit.
Yeah.
Bit overcorrecting on the steering.
There's a message underneath your robot. What does it say?
Matilda, will you marry me?
I don't think she'll marry you now.
Not now, no.
You're not hard enough. She'd chew you up and spit you out. You are hell-bent. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for hell-bent! Well, you see what you guys have been doing all year?
Yeah, we've been practicing quite a lot.
You've been working on your robot, haven't you?
Yeah.
That flipper's powerful now, isn't it?
Yeah, we've just about got it almost perfected now.
And the driving's good as well?
It's getting better with practice.
With practice. Where do you practice?
Well, we've got a grain store at home and we bomb around that.
Because you're farmers, aren't you?
Yeah.
You've got a farm. And like, instead of fixing tractors, you're building robots. Smidsy.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Should be tough. He's seeded, isn't he? 13, I think.
Yeah, he's a seed.
Yeah.
And he's had a couple of good fights. But you're not seriously scared, though. You confident?
Confident, very.
Yeah, because, I mean, if that flipper goes underneath him, he's going out the arena, just like the rest, isn't he?
Hopefully, yeah.
OK, ladies and gentlemen, the explosion continues. Let's hear it for Atomic. Well, Atomic are confident, Smidsy are confident. Join me after the break for what promises to be an explosive heat final.
Coming up then, our heat final. How can a flipper beat an invertible machine? Will the seed Smidsy have too much experience? Which team will have the best control? Join us after the break. We have our two finalists in this heat. Smidsy winning a war of attrition in round 2 against Mean Streak. Atomic devastating against Hellbent.
Welcome back to Robot Wars, where 8 robots have been bashed down to 2. Yeah, it's final time, and it's promising to be an absolute belter.
Smidsy, the seeded machine, but Craig, they're up against it, fighting Atomic.
Congratulations, Smidsy, through to this heat final.
Yes, indeed.
How are you feeling?
Nervous, but we're looking forward to it.
You are up against Atomic.
Yes.
Okay, what is your tactics against Atomic? Because Atomic are a flipper and they're a pretty powerful flipper.
We've studied them carefully. What we've decided is we're going to be using aerofoil surfaces, so when they flip us out, we'll be able to just swoop back in again, take them from behind.
That sounds fabulous, but I've got a feeling that's not correct. You haven't actually fitted that. You're just trying to bamboozle me with signs. I caught you out. What are you really doing?
Well, we're just going to try and evade the flipper as much as possible and go to shove them into CPZ.
To let the house robots deal with them?
Let the house robots deal with them.
Lads, you are through to the heat final. How are you feeling?
A little bit nervous, but at the same time, confident, because we think we could possibly get through this one.
What are your tactics going to be out there? You are driving.
Ram them and flip them, and then just see where it goes from there.
Simple as that. It sounds very simple at this stage,
It is if I can do
David.
it.
But once you get in that arena, anything can happen, can't it?
That's true, yeah.
We have seen a lot of seeds go out in the 7th Wars. Are you going to take a seed out?
If all goes well, yes.
So it's make or break, and I really do mean break. This is the heat final!
Smidsy.
This is the 3rd time they've made a heat final. They've never won one. Robin and Steve Bennett and Mike Fleming.
Atomic.
Now we're going to see a shock here. Steve Bebb standing there behind son David and Paul Francis on the left.
Roboteers, stand by.
In the arena for the house robots, we have Dead Metal. We have Growler. We have Pits of Peril.
3, 2, 1.
We have Flights of Fancy. We have a terrific heat final. Smidsy needs to dodge, turn, run. Draw Atomic towards the pit, towards the house robots. This is how grave I feel for the seeded machine. You can see why. Atomic flipping. But don't forget, Smidsy is invertible. Can run both ways up. So normal flipping won't cause major damage if the electronics inside are well protected. The more aggressive Atomic, certainly. Look at this. Bang. But if Smidsy can hang on, how long can the high-pressure flipper remain working to its full potential? And if that's a tactic Smidsy will use, keep running away. Wear Atomic's energy down. Of course, the judges will be marking Atomic high, and at this stage, Smidsy low. Another thrust, all the work being done by Atomic. Very good display here. Oh, it's all over! A very, very good display by Atomic. And the seeds have fallen. Always on the cards. Smidsy had to keep dodging and ducking and diving. And they took the big dive instead. Very experienced. But they simply couldn't last with Atomic, who were beaten in the heat final in the 3rd Wars, beaten by a very good machine Hypnodisc in the 4th Wars, and have turned in a very sound display here in Robot Wars the 7th Wars, as the Smidsy team can only look on and wonder what hit them.
What a fight! Smidsy didn't stand a chance. Blown away. Atomic through to the series semi-final. Smidsy, sorry mate, I didn't see you.
We've been taking flying lessons.
You didn't see that coming, did you?
Oh, we did. They almost did it to us in the first round.
I know, what a fantastic robot it's become.
Yeah, we were about 2 yards from the arena wall when they started flipping us, and it just flew.
I don't think it's landed yet.
We were going to put wings on it and try and sort of bank round and come back into the arena.
Seriously, though, how did you think you were going to win the fight? What was the plan?
The plan was to sneak round the back and then shout, "Fire! Abandon the building!" halfway through.
So there was no real plan. You weren't confident going into the bout.
They've got really strong armour, so we didn't risk to touch them.
Yeah.
If we were really lucky, we could have got round the back and pushed them a bit. But
well, I thought you'd go straight for the pit release, get that open, and then try and manoeuvre it in that way.
But they're not incompetent drivers, so they weren't likely to drive in the pit.
Whereas you probably were. I'm only joking. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Smidsy! Well, you have been busy down on that farm, haven't you?
Yes, we have. Yeah.
They're all quaking in their boots. How come it's jumped forward, leaps and bounds?
I think we've modelled it on, like, when we've been beaten, we know how to improve it from where we found our weaknesses from those fights. So
it's kind of learning from experience every year and just going back to the drawing board and making it stronger. But the driving's very good as well.
It's all right.
No, the driving's very good. The weapon works, it's a good controllable robot, it's nice and big. You've got a winner there, haven't you?
Hopefully.
Ladies and gentlemen, please go ballistic for Atomic! Well, if you ever see a farmer sucking on straws, he's dreaming of tactics. For Robot Wars, bye-bye.
Coming up in our next heat, could another seed be in trouble? Number 15, Ming Dynasty, as we look for a new rock and roll robot hero.
Happy Leap Year Day here on Challenge. It's a lesser spotted, highly unusual thing, much like the pointless answers next.